So this is part 3 of our live stream. Right. तो seriously नहीं देखा तुमने इसका? Yeah. So coming back to this, I was on slide 21. Right. So we had completely explained all the query editing tools that were query editing tools, what all options are available in the home tab, in the transform tab, in the add column tab. Okay. All the basic transformation. So this is assignment 1. So in it is saying that we need to import connect import two queries, two tables. So we would import that, confirm that columns headers have been promoted and all data have been correct. We'll do this. This is point 2. Add a new column to extract all characters. I'll do. Okay, sure. Okay. The first thing that we know that we have to import two column, two tables queries. So we have imported. We have also renamed it as product category lookup and product subcategory lookup. Okay, all headers have been promoted and all data type are correct. So product key, it is a good thing to use to change the type of product key to text. Okay, but I'm not sure right now. But I what in the projects that I do, it's a good habit of mine to use text type as your any of your product key. Let's say of any of product key or any identifying value. Right. Similar product subcategory key. There are no empty spaces in this. Okay. See, no error, no empty, no error, no empty. Then that's a good thing because if we don't have this key, we won't be able to use that data, and that data needs to be deleted. Okay. Then your products go. There's also no empty over here as well. And the best part is this is has been automatically identified as a text one. So and we have product name, model name, good, product description, color. Okay, so any information not available in these columns, yes, sure, we can put in not available information, not available any. Okay, however, we should not delete that. We can also try to interpolate it. We can do that, but that depends on the category, the type of data that we're looking at. Okay, so this is good. Product cost, product price have been automatically identified as as float. Similarly for product subcategory, so this is identified as uh, integer, but no problem. Subcategory name has been identified as what text, and this is identified as integer only. Right. So this is done. So we are good over here. Confirm all columns. This is done. Add a new column to extract all characters before the dash. All columns before the dash in product school column. Okay, coming to this. In this product school, we need to extract school type all characters before the dash in product room. So we are talking about the first dash. So what we are going to do, this is we are going to add a column and we'll click on extract basis delimiter text before delimiter. We don't want to skip any delimiter from the start of the input. Yes. Right. So this is done. We are just going to rename this column as code type. Okay. This is an update code type calculation above to return all characters before second dash instead of first. So this is also easy. We can change the DAX code itself, or we can just click. We can cancel this step, and then we can make this step again. So insert text before delimiter, text before delimiter. Just there's an option I can. So here I'm just seeing if there's an option that I can change the M code. I can change the M code, but I don't think I'm able to do that. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna net. So in just I'm gonna skip one. Okay, right. So this is done. Replace zero in product style column with NA. Replace zero in product style column with NA. I'm just gonna transform this existing column. I'm gonna replace values from here. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Right. So we're gonna start again. So I'm gonna replace values. So from 0 to replacing to NA. Okay. So this is done. Close and load your data. So for closing and loading data, we're gonna click login and apply. तो ये नहीं आया. Okay. Right. Okay, so this is done. So we can move forward. Right. Okay, so congratulations. See, improvement तो है ना? So I'm improving. So this is done. Pro tip storage and connections mode. PowerBI supports several types of storage and connection modes. One is import, direct query, composite model, live connection. Okay, so import are tables stored in memory within Power BI and queries fulfilled by cache data. Okay, so what does import does? Mm. Power BI supports majorly four type of connections. One is import, one is direct query, one becomes a composite model, and one is a live connection. Okay, so coming to import, the data is directly stored in memory within Power BI and is accessed by cache data. Okay, default. Direct query, tables are connected directly. Tables are connected directly to the source and queries are executed on demand at the data source. Okay, so in this direct query, tables are connected directly to the source and queries are executed on demand. Good. Okay. And a composite model which includes both the import and direct query and then live connection connect to a pre-published Power BI dataset. Okay. So live connection is connecting to a pre-published semantic model Power BI service or Azure analysis services. Okay. Difference between direct query. Direct query is smoothly when you're dealing with any database such as SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and live connection is pre-published Power BI dataset semantic models that we have or Azure services. Right? So let's say dataset should be less than 1 GB. Source does not frequently. But so import is the best when you have dataset less than 1 GB, when your data from source is not so much prone to frequent changes. So we have no restriction of power query, data volume, and everything. Dataset to be too large to source in memory, frequent changes. Okay. And then they use dry query when data set is more than 1 GB, there are frequent changes and the company there's the data governance, data governance allows you to only make changes at the to only store the data at the source, and for any report or anything you need to data can be accessed only from the source, right? So like data can be accessed only from the source, then that you have to do. So this composite model boosts performance by setting appropriate storage for each table, right? This is good. Create one data set that serves as a central source of truth, like connection into the same source. Right, I got it. Right. So we're talking about different storage and connection mode. Like I said, so Power BI have four type of connection methods that we have. One is import, direct import. One is direct connection, direct query. One is a composite model, and the last one is live connection. Now with import, what you can do if your data is, let's say, is less than 1 GB, you need fast performance, and you need no restriction on usage of or any type of tags, calendar, table, and everything. Then import method is for you, and so data is stored into this Power BI internal Power BI tables, and it's accessed via cache memory. Okay, and the only limit is that data is supported up till 1 GB and not more than that. And then we have direct connection when your data is too large. So what direct connection is does, direct connection directly connects with the source of the data, and accesses the data on demand, and accesses the data, runs that query on demand. Execute queries are executed on demand at the data source. Now, where this is used where, let's say, you have huge loads of data. Data is being changed. Data is being updated regularly, and sometimes where some companies only allow data to be accessed to the source, and does not allows you to save a copy of data or anything. So in that case, we use direct query, and then we have composite model. So composite model includes creating a data set which uses both import method and also direct query. So it increases the efficiency of your Power BI report by allowing you to use the best suited connection method for each table data set that you have. So this increases the efficiency of your report. And then we have live connection. In live connection, Power BI connects to already a pre-published data set, which is called a semantic model, or to Azure analytic services. Okay, so what's the benefit over here is that a single source of data can serve as a source of truth to many reports. Okay, so multiple teams can work on multiple projects through just a single source of data, same source. Okay, so this is good. So you know all the four type of models. So connecting to a database. So Power BI can connect to a various database sources, including SQL, MS Access, Postgre, Oracle, SAP. So Power BI connects to a many. What are the different type of SQL servers? databases through which Power BI is able to connect. So that would be SQL Server, Oracle, PostgreSQL, MySQL, MyAccess. Okay. So here what we have to do is that we need to select the database, select the database that we have. We have to enter the server and database name. Okay. Connection timeout in minutes. Okay. Options. SQL statement optional requires database. Okay. Okay. So we are putting the complete data, or we need to just import, let's say, to one SQL statement. So that we can do. This is good. Right, custom advanced SQL thing, which you could select all, select star. It does select star when we are directly connecting to a database. We have all the different star, different tables that we have. So that would work. If you want to just say, let's say, a special query, you need to import a specific view only. So then you can write your SQL statement as well. Okay, this is good. This is a new knowledge that I have got. Okay. So I'm writing here. By tomorrow I'll install SQL and will show you how to connect to the data to a Power BI dashboard that I'll do. Things to do. And the Power BI report to database. So that I have noted and I'll do it. Okay. Without. Okay. So now coming to extracting data from the web, we can use web connectors. The major web connectors through which we import data is SharePoint. Because in most of the offices, I've worked in Genpact and Fidelity. In both the offices, I've been extracting data that is shared on SharePoint. Okay, so Power Query includes a native web connector for importing web-based hosted file or scraping URLs. Okay. Okay, so here we can import, let's say from you can directly import web hosted files or web scraping as well. So here what we have to do, X, okay, just let's say copy, if I copy this, copy link, and what I'll do, I'll try to import the data, get data. So this is from a web server, web-based website and everything, and you can use SharePoint as well. I just show you. Extract data from SharePoint. Okay, so I've noted I'll show you how to extract data from SharePoint as well as how to extract data from SQL and Power. Okay, so here if I just have a look at the option that is available. Right, okay. Right, so this is simple. I just entered a URL, and Power BI automatically extracts all the tables that are present on that URL. There are also many advanced options for that, but I don't think that is so much, because when you are dealing with that, you obviously you will do that with the help of ChatGPT, Google, or any tutorials that are so much there on web. Right, so this is good. Right. So extracting data from web is done. Coming to this, and then we have data profiling, column quality. Right. So in data profiling, how do we do that? So we check the quality of the columns, check the quality of the data that is imported and everything through this data profiling part. So that is profiling tools like column quality, column distribution, and column profile. Okay. Mm, okay. So here we have, if we just go in the backend Power Query Editor, so here we can view the data column quality. So in with the help of column quality, we have column distribution, column profile, and as well as column quality over here. So here, as you can see that we have the status, the numbers of the quality of the column. How has the data been loaded into Power BI? Are there any errors? Are there any empty values in these columns? So that we can do. Similarly, if you go for product cat subcategory lookup, so we are good on that. Yeah. Okay, so here what we can do, column quality shows percentage of values within a column that are valid. Column quality shows this. Okay, and number of records in each category. Okay, right. So here we can also see the number of unique things and everything. Okay, so here we can copy, we can keep duplicates, keep errors, remove duplicates, remove empties, remove errors. Right. So what is the benefit here? That profiling tools are a great way to quickly find and address common data quality issues in one place, let's say in a single glance, instead of having to manually apply filter, multiple tools and everything. Okay, so that's a good thing about this column quality that we have in Power BI. Then we also have a column distribution. So this is the column distribution that we're talking. Provides you sample distribution of the data. 37 are unique. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sample distribution of data in the column. Okay. So this is done. And then we have column profile. Column profile gives the same value distribution. Yeah. Okay. So instead of seeing what we have, we can so instead of seeing the, let's say, what all the values that we have, what all unique values that have, I can see it there, column profiling. This is good. This I didn't know. This is a new thing. This I didn't know. This is a new thing. So when this is done, I did I had. Yeah. And then we have some of the text tools. Then so we have our text tools. In text tool, if we see, I'll just show you. We have those text tools. Text tools are available in transform, and I guess we have text tools in add column as well. Okay, so these are the text column. We have split column. You can split and any number of columns by, let's say, a delimiter number of characters positions by lowercase to uppercase. Okay, and had there been some lower cases, okay, split column by lowercase to uppercase, uppercase to lowercase, by digit to non-digit, non-digit to digit. And so this is a good option. And then we also format lower, upper, trim. It is always good when you let's say, it's always good to trim when you have an attribute which has been manually entered. Let's say, uh, let's say in an event, you try to record the names, the age. Here, let's say, for example, in a networking event, you ask all the people to enter in their name, the age, the name of the startup, into system records before entering into that seminar. So there's always a good thing to use string, because there might be some additional spaces and everything, additional spaces that might have creeped into the data. So there, it's always good to trim those attributes, especially that has been manually entered. Okay, and let's say when you have a prime when you're looking to connect primary key with primary key, so it is always good to trim the primary key column, because there might be an issue with the spaces. There might be some issues with the addition, any spaces that might have crept in. I don't know what does clean mean. Let's see. Okay, so clean helps in removing non-printable characters in the selected column. Now, this is a good thing. This was a new thing. I didn't know a clean mean. So, with the help of clean, we can remove any non-printable characters. That's good, because last when I was in my office, so we had an issue. We had an issue in one of the Python script, wherein the user, the stakeholder, had entered a non-printable character into an Excel file, which used to form a input, which used to form a input to our Python script. So we had an issue over there. So we had to manually delete that non-printable character from that CSV file that we have, and then the script ran smoothly. So yeah, so we get issues when these non-printable characters creep in. So this is a good thing which Power BI has. And then we have extract. You can extract any length of characters from. You can merge columns. You can parse it. What this parse means? Just see Google. Parse meaning. Move. Okay, so parse means breaking a column. Just see. So I'll just see what can you XML. If I do it on JXML. Okay. So I don't know so much about Parse. I'll just search it whenever I have time in my free. I'll search about Parse in my free time. So I'm just noting it down here. Check in free time. Okay. So now when this is done, so textual is done. So we have an assignment over here. Okay. Okay. So duplicate the email address column and name it domain name. Duplicate the email address column. So in this, I have to first email address column. So first, I need to import. So that's what we'll do. We'll import another table and then customer lookup table. So I'm gonna click on new source. This is a CSV. So I'm click on CSV. So I'm gonna import customer lookup. Okay. So just see. Okay. I'll rename it to customer lookup and we'll do all the basics checks that we have. We have a prefix. So we have empty in this. Okay, but that won't make an issue as such. And we have first name, no empty, not unique, but still it would work for us. Similarly, we have last name, good. Birth date has been categorized as date. This is nice. Marital status, good for here. Email address, as ABC. Annual income, education level, that tax, occupation tax, homeowner should be boolean. ABC, that was good for us. Okay, so what I need to do now? Duplicate the email address column and name it domain name. So this is the email address. We are just gonna add column. Now this is since the adds column, we'll duplicate this column. We'll name it as domain name. Ishita. No. Okay. I really hope no one is seeing me. Domain name. Use transformation steps to clean up data and capitalize the domain names in VentureWorks. We use split column. No, I don't want to split it. I want to extract. So here what will text between delimiters. Our starting delimiter is at the rate and the end of the limiter is dot. So now we'll have adventure underscore adventure slash works. Now we have to replace the slash as well. Replace values. So from this to nothing. Okay, no. So from this to it should be with a space. Right, and then we need to capitalize each word. So for that we'll go to all the text filters that we have. Text one, capitalize each word. Right. So this is completed. Okay. That I'll do. on both the columns and add column transform will merge. Separate should be a space, and then this should be customer full name. Okay. Now this is okay. I'll just come in a minute. Focus हो जाओ ऐसे बोलने की बात नहीं करनी खाना डाल के थे अम्मी क्या